Dennis Pato. I am the head of programs at Vijanacorps. When we founded this organization in 2010, what we wanted to do was to create an opportunity for young people to read and talk more. The problem we had identified at the time was a poor reading culture in Uganda, and so we thought by forming small book clubs that would enable young people to sit and read and talk about the books they read, we would be opening avenues for them to, would be opening a platform for them to start interacting with each other and talking about, you know, mutual problems that young people face in their day-to-day lives.
My inspiration about young people emanates from the fact that they are the future of every generation, and that future is determined by the quality that the young people, you know, are, for them to become quality adults in their society.
Our approach is to work through organized youth groups, because it is only then that you achieve maximum impact of whatever intervention it is that you want to help young people with. So our organized youth groups are called youth clubs. We have formed clubs across northern Uganda, all the way from Zombo district in West Nile to Moroto district in Karamoja. An average Vijana club hosts about 100 youth. These clubs are the platform through which we are trying to help young people to be seen and heard. And through the clubs we address various issues. Of course, like I said, our primary tools are reading and film. So we sit in these clubs and watch thematic films with the youth, and then we have post-screening discussions where we lead them into discussing the pertinent issues that come up from those films as relates to the problems in their communities.
My name is Nangai Andrew, a student of Mass Communication, Bachelor's. I'm 20 years old.
My name is Ajok Francis Odong. I'm 23 years old, born in Gulo in northern Uganda. I'm a filmmaker. Majorly what I do in film is script writing and then directing. Also, I've recently learning to be a reader.
I got involved with this program from 2012. It was introduced to me by my entrepreneur teacher, and it was about using film to empower the youth, and I realized that it was going to make me fulfill my passion about film, because it was a goal that my dad wanted to achieve, but suddenly he passed away. So I gave this chance to pass through this program in order to reach my goal and tell my story. I shot Never Lose Hope, a film that was about this girl that was having whose aggressive auntie was shutting her dreams down by refusing her to go to school. But then she later on got a scholarship that got her back to her career to chase her dream. So this kind of movie was kind of introducing a problem of aggressive relatives.
My first film, to be precise, was about gambling. This is a problem that I really see so much in northern Uganda, where I come from. And then working on the film My Lost Wallet in 2011 gave me, I felt as a filmmaker, gave me an ability to address this particular problem that is now depriving my fellow brothers and my fellow youth in northern Uganda from actively and positively getting involved in doing something that can change their life and the community in northern Uganda. So My Lost Wallet is about gambling, where a boy called Mark a boy called Bonnie was given money by his mother to go and buy some food stuff for his family, but again he branched like to the joint where they used to have to play cards, you know. And then during that process, he ended up losing the wallet that was having the money to a bully called Bonnie. And then to a bully called Mark, and then he had like to find a way to let his courage conquer his fear to have the wallet back. So that is briefly what the film really talks about, my lost wallet. And then still, even after right now, even after making this film like some good years ago, I really still see this problem going on and on. Possibly maybe because a number of youths they don't have the ability like to watch this particular film possibly.
Okay, silence. Camera ready?
Ready?
Sound ready?
Ready?
Select one, scene one, take 3.
I really like to be a cameraman. I really like to take photos because that's how I would express myself. I will help others to get into what they don't know. Because my main goal in this industry is just to discover what people have not seen, bring them out, and expose them.
It was helpful to me because I was able to learn things that I didn't know before, like as in slating. I did it and I was able to shout, slate 11, scene 2, take 1. So it was fun and I really like it.
This film was very interesting and I love my pose. Being a set designer are nice things because I love designing things. So this made me to know how to make this film.
Last year I was the director of movie of Team A. So this time I say, maybe I'm a director, I think I can do well again in editing. So I'm finding it very easy to edit movies. Like now I'm done with the editing of the movie. So I can see that my aim and my future life will be very nice when I know 2 things at once.
I managed to learn how to probably make a poster or a movie poster when I talk of poster. I hope you understand.
Since 2012, I've learned the work of a cinematographer, and with the special skilled mentors I had, like Dennis Pato and Ali Baka, I feel great because I've got the skill of cinematography. I see myself making it to what my dad was chasing.
I've been able, through my film that I've been making, to have the ability to diversify my culture, sort of film that I really do. I've also learned a lot as far as leadership is concerned, because really most of the work I've been doing in film do require a lot of, sometimes I may say some intellectual ability and like there's some leadership skills, because you're the first AD, you're having like around, sometimes like 40 people on set, and these people are all expecting to hear from you what they're supposed to do, what is going to happen next, or maybe in a particular hour. And then also working sometimes as a director, I've really learned that all these people need to be direct in what they're supposed to do.
This program has done great because it has motivated me back to the roots that I can do film again, I can do cinematography work, I can start up my own production. So I feel so much inspired.
I'm now being taught to look at issues critically, because like I'm a filmmaker, I'm going to make a film where people all over the world are going to watch it. So I really don't want to be this kind of person who want to tell a story and other people will feel like, this is nonsense.
The best part about the young learners is that they are so interesting to work with. When you teach them what you want them to learn, you stand back and see them see what they are doing. What you taught them is what they are doing. It really gives you energy and say, yes, at least they have learned it and they are able to do it themselves. The future is bright for them.
Empowering a girl child, means empowering, the children she will bring to the world, empowering community, empowering the country, and empowering the world. Many of them probably could be thinking, what are these children going to do there? Why are they wasting the time of our children? They should be maybe in the homes. Say the girl child is supposed to be helping the mother. And as you know, the situation of the girl child in Uganda is something that is quite pathetic, especially in the rural areas. They are overloaded with work, and yeah, those are the challenges we face. Yet we need them more in the reading clubs, you know, to be able to cope up with the rest of their male counterparts, and also, you know, to get to influence other girls, because we have our approach is aimed at you know, having a multiplier effect, such that the club members, when they come, they interact, they get out, interact with the other fellow, you know, pupils or students or young people in the community, so that they know that the influences of what they are doing in the clubs, you know, spread far and wide.
The rationale behind the work of Vijana is to try and create an information society of young people in this country. So, because our thinking is that when young people are empowered enough with relevant information, then they are in position to take appropriate action against social injustice, against poverty, and against issues of rights and so on.